Hello everybody, Maz the Farmman, and welcome back to episode 6 of our Let's Play on White Oak Farm. So, today's episode, we're going to be doing, well, we're going to be kicking this field out and making some hay bales. I've got the telehandler hooked up to the bale trailer already, and then we've got to spread a lot of lime on all the fields that we want to use. So we need to get a small tractor in, a small cheapish tractor that's not going to cost too much. I would like to have one of the little Massies for 5,000, but even that seems a bit steep for a 135. But I'm not too sure how much they were new. They probably were about 5,000 new. I would like to have, I'd like to have the one with the cab, but we've already got that on Donegal, so I'm not too sure yet. I mean, these are even more expensive. Do you know what? We'll just have that one. That leaves us with 11,000. So we'll start this. And I'll probably take that Massey back. We'll have that Massey home for next episode and have some lime on the field eventually. If there's if there is time, I will probably do it on screen, at least get the Massey back. And I forgot to shut the back door, that normally helps. Where's the beginning of this row? There it is. Right, so as you can see, we're getting a pretty good yield off this. That's really good, that is, actually, to be fair. So I think we'll have to do another. So we'll most definitely have to keep spraying these fields and getting these grass ones good. And I've completely forgot to mention, I don't know whether I mentioned this, but the PTOs do spin now, and that is an in-game baler. That is in-game stuff, so it's working with in-game stuff now. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a mod, but I can't remember what it was. I think it's just an update. And we're going really slow because I need to do this. God, the steering wheel makes some funny noises. Did we get that row? Oh yes, we did. Thank you for all the really kind comments on the Fordson Power Major video. It is officially done. It is finished. It works, it runs, it starts. As you saw in the video, it's a bit hard to get in gear because the thing that's happened is the gear stick now just wants to spin. So I'm going to have to reorder a new gear stick with all that, which means I can put the cover for the top of the gear stick on, which I bought a couple of months ago for it, and that should then it'll just be right. Then I think that'll be right. But it's only really done pulling trees out for the past couple of days. It hasn't done anything properly. It hasn't done any proper work yet. And it did go to the pub Sunday as well. So that is 5 bales, and we've only just done 1 headland. Now that is pretty good for a yield. I'm actually pretty happy about that. We shall probably get quite a bit off this field. I'm hoping we do anyway. I mean, to be fair, what we might have to do is actually spray, because I think we only put NPK on this field, which is both of them. But I'm not too sure yet. We're not going to spread a lime because that involves ploughing it or cultivating it, which isn't very good. But I think if you just put slurry on it, I think slurry will boost up the pH So we need to get some cows in as well, but we're running a bit low on funds at the moment. Now we will probably stack all these today, because I'm assuming we're not going to get that. We're not going to get too many, as in, I'm assuming about maybe 15, probably more, but not too sure yet. So as you can see, all the fields are ploughed. Field 13 isn't, but field 13 never had anything in it. I ploughed it all up and then power harrowed it and then left it. Now I did get some more cultivators the other day. I got these two, which are the SIMBA Great Plains, I think they're called, and these little ones, which are actually really cool. I haven't actually tried them, but they look pretty good, so I think we might keep the power harrow, but also just get a cultivator as well to keep the soil nice and soft. But yeah, so we need to put some lime on the fields before we power harrow, because that'll give us a nice pH level without taking too much moisture away. Because after watching Ian Robson's tutorial, it said if you plough it in, it'll take soil moisture away, which we don't want. But if you cultivate it, it won't take any. So I'm just assuming that they all like pea. Well, let's go this row. So yeah, as you can see, it's not too bad of a field. We've done 10 bales already, so we're really racking it in. We're gonna mow field 9 afterwards. I'm gonna do a spray course for that and get field 9 sorted, because I think we'll do field 9 in silage bales. Just because it's just going to be more easy having two. I mean, to be fair, we could literally just do this field again, but I would like to have another field dedicated to just doing silage bales and stuff. Right, that's 12 bales. Hopefully if we get 15 off this will be a good time. Now we are going to try and keep the silage bales outside. We might even just stack them in the cow field, because in real life, if I was stacking them in the cow field, what I do is I put like an not electric, but you know, something that just gives them a shock if they try and go too close. So it's not going to kill them, but it just gives them a little zap. Which is what you do if you're doing self-feed silage, I think. If you're doing self-feed through a clamp, I think that's what you have to do as well. Just judging by the Funky Farmer videos that I watch, then that's how their farm does it. So they don't actually have a proper feeder, I don't think. I think they literally just open up the clamp and let them go in, and just put something so they don't go too far, and then they actually put, I think, hay bales in ring feeders just in the yard for them as well. I'm not too sure, but I think that's how you do it in real life. Right, so we're on 14. I would like to try and make a good few bales on this field. Right. Because if we could have it, I know what we need to do. We needed to have cut field 8 and 9 and made 2 hay fields, and then done field 11 and I was gonna say we need to buy field 5, and then we could do 11 and 5 as silage fields, silage bale fields, sorry, and do it that way. I don't know, I might not stack these today. We might try and get some lime on the field quickly with our with our new 135. I don't think they have a dirt skin, but we'll have to just wait and see. It would be pretty nice if they did. They'd probably look pretty cool with one. Right, so that's about, well, probably 18 and a bit bales. Yeah. So there's a fair few, there's 18 in here, that's not too bad. I would like to see what the other fields would make, but of course we haven't got them mown yet. Yeah, so we'll give this a spray a bit later on, once we get some more money in. And here is our 135. Fire it up. Get it going. Now, in real life, these don't tend to drink as much fuel as this game implies, but sometimes they can be really thirsty, but you know, depends. If you've got leaks and stuff, then they'll be more thirsty than if they're pretty much sound. I mean, my Ford has got, there's one pipe that comes off the pump into the injector, and that's got a very minute leak, but you can see it around the bottom and around the top, and they are tight, but I just like watching that gear stick. I don't know why it has air brakes though. Fucking who makes a 135 with air brakes? There's probably someone within this world that has a 135 with air brakes. So this is going to be our little lime tractor. I'm going to make sure that this tractor literally does this and maybe a few other jobs. Let's just back him up somewhere near. Get off. Go. And we want PTO, which is Z. I should know this by now. Lift it up, and that does MPK, and it's just got to wait for it to fill. It's O in it. O, PK. And lime. That's what we want. We want some lime. Right, let's get to the field. So of course field 7 is just being abandoned. When we buy field 5, I will get field 7 completely sorted out, back up to what it should be. But we need to get 50,000 to buy field 5. And we also need to keep this master refueled. I'm going to change how much fuel this thing drinks. I'm going to knock it down a bit further, because I think it still drinks way too much. In my head, it shouldn't burn this much fuel. I mean, the 175 we used to drive would do about 2 or 3 fields, tedding them with on a 25 litre drum. So I'm not too sure why this one's being an idiot and taking forever. Right, so we want to do field. We're in field 14. One Headland afterwards. Do that. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Start and end. First waypoint go. Now I'm just going to quickly save the game in case these masses do just break the game for courseplay. Fuck! I hit the quit button. Damn it. Right. Well, that gives us some talking time. I didn't save the course neither, but it should be easy. It'll be easy enough. And this is where my game takes forever to load. God damn it. I didn't mean... It was force of habit. Every time I've ever saved a game and then jumped back in it, like, I've saved the game, I'm just turning all the arrow things off in case I have to go out and do something. Like, every time I've ever turned off the... like, save the game... Yeah, every time I've ever saved a game, I always hit close. Save. F14 lime. That probably said limb. I think that said limb. Oh well, fuck it, I know what it means. Stop driver, because I know what'll happen, he'll go the wrong, fuck it, he'll do this wrong. Now, I'm assuming you'd probably have done this with a cabbed version tractor, just so the lime. But I'm not too sure. Oh, look at that. Look at that beast spreading skills. Holy shit, that's going down fairly quick. Okay, we're going to need a bigger tractor. I mean a bigger spreader. Dear God, that's horrendous. What was that? Passing a bit? Right. That is £6,000. I think that'll be a bit heavy for a 135 though. We'll have to just edit this one. Give it a bit bigger tank to do. A bit of a bigger tank, and also make it so it doesn't use as much. But I'm gonna leave this episode here. It's a bit of a short one, but I'm just gonna go out and edit this tank thing and then make it so it spreads more. It does more for like less, if you know what I mean. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe more today, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Happy farming. Bye bye.